Hey y'all, what's going on? It's my Instagram family. Happy Monday. Monday is a great day to talk about intentions, and that's what I want to talk about today. Um, I'm keeping my intentions for going live, like I said I would, because I need to reach my people, and the only way I'm going to do it is by going live. So that's today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, girl. Hey, how was everything today? I was thinking about you. I literally was thinking about you when I was out doing the damn thing. So yeah, I hope everything worked out well for you. And I'm coming live. Did not go on Do Not Disturb, and she just got in from a long trip. So, um, um, old lady is good. I'm an old lady. What? Oh my goodness. So today I wanted to talk about setting intentions and how important it is to have a plan or a goal. And without it, like, good intentions pave the road to hell. And famous last words. My intention was. I've done it so many times. So yeah, we have to do better than just have good intentions. And then there's different types of intentions that we have to focus on. There are intentions for our business, there are intentions for our family, there are intentions for our loved ones, our friends, and most importantly, there are intentions for ourselves. Like, how do we want to include ourselves in our intentions for the week? So today I just wanted to really just drop some knowledge. If you are not in my Grown Folks Digital Lounge, which is the private Facebook community, I just did a live on intentions there, and I think you should be there. So Allison 88E, please make sure that you get into the Grown Folks Digital Lounge so that you won't miss the lives and anyone else who is looking for um, a comfortable setting for getting information on how to build your online business and find clients, make money, all that good stuff. Okay, so when I set my intentions, I usually just do them out loud. And honestly, yeah, I got you with that, girl. I already know. And as a matter of fact, somebody invited me to a party that you and I said we wanted to go to, not the drag brunch. We're still doing that after 4:15. But this one was for that other monthly, or some kind of party we want to go to. We about to be going, okay? After 4:15. So we'll be going to the May or the June event. So yeah, I got you. No, I'm not including you in any social events until after 4:15. I got you, girl. But yeah, I got the invitation the other day and I saw it. It was like April 1st. I was like, nah, we still not ready. We still not ready. So yeah, I got you. Absolutely. So getting back to these intentions, we have to be clear. Now, here's the thing. For me, with setting up the intentions, I'm not setting up like the intentions for the whole year. I'm setting up some intentions for the week. Sometimes it's the intention for the day because I want to be successful. I don't want to set no big ass intention list and then fuck up and can't make none of it, right? So I'm going to be realistic with, am I choosing the intentions for my family or my loved ones, for, because that's family and friends, for my business or for myself. So be specific with the intention that you want to set, right? And clarify it. So now you want to, as far as the intentions for your business, because that's what I'm focusing on, business intentions, you want to make sure that your value, not your value, your mission and your vision is clear, because without that everything's cloudy and you can't really set any intentions because you don't know where you want to go, right? So you need a vision and a mission in order to set some good intentions, right? Your vision and your mission. If you don't have a vision statement or a mission statement for your business, leave me some comments in the chat and let me know. Leave me a 1 in the chat and we can hook up with what that looks like, you know. And now, Allison, I know for you, girl, 4:15, so don't you even worry about nothing. You don't have to put no comments in the chat unless it's something fun, okay? The second part about your intentions and setting them is to set specific goals. You know, your business intentions should have a deadline attached to it. And that deadline should be realistic. You know, you don't want to make $10,000 a month if you ain't made 10. Okay? That's not a realistic intention or a realistic goal. So set realistic goals for your business. And most importantly, write them down. Write down the goals so that you can see them. But we're going to talk about that in a few more steps. Come up with a plan. You need to figure out how you're going to get these intentions to fruition, right? And you might have a good memory and you might be good with numbers, but I promise you, if you don't write it down, you're going to forget it. Now, if you're over 50, you probably like paper and pen. I know I like paper and pen and a bottle of Chablis. I ain't even going to lie, okay? But I can use the notes app in my phone. I can use Google Documents for notes. I can use whatever application or platform that allows me to write notes. But I'm a paper and pen girl. I've got planners and journals out the wazoo, okay? I did say wazoo. Okay, yes I did. Alrighty, so create a plan. Create a strategic plan in whatever method works best for you, okay? Now, with this plan, I want you to use the SMART goals method. And SMART goals is going to help you, you know, set up a strategy and a timeline and a focus for your goals. So, you know, you want to get to those intentions. And now, this next step for getting those intentions to fruition is to really have a good personal development process, and that can look different for all of us. Some of us like to journal, some of us like to meditate, some of us like to do yoga, some of us like to do daily affirmations. You know, I'm a daily affirmations girl. I'm always talking myself up. When I charge up my phone, it says, Dorothy, you're doing an amazing job. Don't give up. You got this shit. Every time I charge my phone up, and it can be very embarrassing sometimes because I could be somewhere where I don't need to hear that. People don't need to hear that. But I'm always affirming to myself I'm doing the right thing. So I want you to do that too. So have a daily affirmation practice that you practice daily. I don't know how else to say it. Okay. And then visualize your success. You have to see yourself at the end of that intention in order for that intention to come to fruition. So along with having some daily affirmations or some daily practice of personal development, have a visualization of your intention. You know, what does it look like? What does it feel like? Can you even smell it? Like, I know when I'm visualizing my beach extravaganza, I can smell the ocean. I can smell that salt water. I can smell the wind drifting it past me. Oh my God. Okay? I can visualize that. Now, when I'm manifesting my next home, I'm visualizing the smell of the barbecue on the grill that's being cooked, right? I'm visualizing the aroma of the flowers that we've planted. Yes. Okay. So have a visualization of your goal so that your intention really comes to life. Okay. And then most importantly, stay connected to your why and remember why you started. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you building this business? Why are you doing this social media shit? Why are you doing it? Because you could be doing a whole bunch of other things, but yet you choose to do this. So stay connected to it and make sure that you remember it, because, you know, this is the loneliest business on the planet, being an entrepreneur. right? And especially 50 and over, because ain't nobody teach us this. We didn't grow up with this. We have to learn it on the fly and figure it out. And so that's where the magic comes in of um, making sure that you stay connected to your why, okay? And then make sure that you have a community. What community are you engaged in that has similar intentions? Because you have to be around people who share the same vision, because family and friends don't get us. They love us, but they don't get us, okay? So make sure that you have that community that is going to support you and your vision and your intentions, and be able to, course correct when you need help. And then lastly is to review and adjust accordingly. Social media changes constantly. So shit that we put in place last week is already outdated. Okay? Yeah, it's hard. But you got to review and adjust constantly. So just be flexible, be ready. Don't be so married to anything, okay? So with your intentions, those are 7 ways that I know will help you bring your intentions to fruition. What I'm about to share right now is Dots Drops. It's my secret sauce to social media success. And the first thing is to really show up for yourself. I want you to show up for yourself like you said you would, because future you is depending on it. You said you wanted a life where you didn't have to worry about money. You said you wanted a life where you weren't living paycheck to paycheck. Well, future you 5 years from now is waiting for you to do what you need to do. And you need to do that today. So show up for yourself, because future you is depending on it, okay? The next Dots Drop is to be accountable. Be accountable to your business. You said that you wanted to help people, so help them. Show up. Have a calendar. Have a system. Have a product. Have a content creation system. Have a social media system. Know your vision. Know your goal. Know your mission statement. Like, there's so many components that you want to have in place. So you got to do the work. You got to do the work to get the reward. So do it. The next drop is to fail forward. Now, people don't talk about failure because it's social media and it's all about who everybody's great, happy, making all of this money. But honestly, shit happens. People are going to give you a negative review. People are going to say shit on your comments that are hurtful and mean. I get trolls all the time, and a lot of time the troll is like people I know. Honestly. So you have to fail forward with the negativity. Otherwise, it will overtake your life and your world, and your business won't thrive. So use the negative emotions, because we're vibrating high. So use the negativity as reinforcement for positivity. Okay? Fail forward. Okay? Now, this next drop is one of my favorites, and it is not to treat your business like a side chick, okay? You cannot be showing up when you want to. You cannot be showing up when you got a few extra minutes, okay? You got to give your business some primary time. And that time is with your planning. You got to plan in how much time are you going to spend on your business. Now, if you're working a 9 to 5, right, we got to put in some time in the evenings and on the weekends. We can't build a business on 9 to 5 because we building a dream, okay? Our primary job is paying for our dream job, because that's what we're doing, right? You got to find time, and you have to be consistent with time. Don't give your business scraps of time. Plan the time that you have available and dedicate it to your business. Your business is not a side chick, okay? Now, the next Dots Drop is deciding whether or not you're a content consumer or creator. Now, I am the number one content consumer, okay? I love social media. I love it all. But as a businesswoman and an entrepreneur, I am a content creator. So I'm creating content that is helping my over 50 women who are looking for ways to make money online find me. Okay, that's the content that I'm creating, so that they know, hey, I want to work with Digital Dottie because she knows one, she's older and she knows how to make money online. She knows how to help me set up my profile, find my ideal audience, how to create content, digital Dottie. Okay, so now I'm a creator. I do have content consumer time. I allot myself some time every day, couple times a week, to what I like. You know, the fluff, the not. You guys. And the last dots drop is community. I want you to find a community that shares your intentions and that shares your goal and your vision. I have a private community on Facebook called the Grown Folks Digital Lounge. If you are not a member, I invite you to become a member there. We strategize and we share tips and information on how to build a solid business. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. Yeah, so dots drops is going to help you, because these are 6 things that people are not talking about, but there are 6 things that you need to know and how to build your business, right? You got to show up. Future you is depending on it. You have to fail forward. Don't treat your business like a side chick. Decide if you're a content creator or consumer, and then find your community, right? Now, that's the fun part. With your intentions, if you've just joined us, I shared earlier in this live the 7 ways that you can bring your intentions to fruition. Now, if you have not subscribed to my podcast, How to Use Social Media After 50, please do so. It is on Spotify. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you so very much, Allison, for hanging in here with me. Girl, I appreciate you so much. And I'm about to end this live so I can go check on my mama, girl, because she done blew up my phone twice. But I'm showing up. Here you go. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Okay, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be back. We're going to finish talking about intentions because I didn't really get to say everything I wanted to say because my mama blowing up my phone. Bye.